FEMA is an evil organization. They are a wolf in sheep's clothing. They do not provide the service that they claim to provide. Having seen their work firsthand, the way the flooding in Breathitt County, Kentucky, and other neighboring counties that were affected 2 years in a row by those historic 1-in-100-year rains, a lot of the people who are living deep in the mountains in these hollers, man, let me tell you, I can't stress to those of you up north that have no idea how deep these hollers can run. But you know, when your livelihood is washed away and you're 2 hours from the nearest tiny town, who is often nothing more than a gas station and a Dollar General, there were a lot of local non-for-profit charities who seem to be doing just fine. However, you know, when you're already in an economically depressed region and you're making a difference and they say, hey man, help is coming, and they send in FEMA, they immediately take control of everything going out. And now they're saying, no, you can't run any food up to them hollers, man. If they need something, they need to come to town. How do you do that when you lose your house and your car and you're stuck in the woods, man? You have no idea. So I found some interesting video coming out of Maui, okay? And I just want to give you a better picture of how they really operate. That Governor Josh Green should be in prison. And that chick, the head of FEMA, she doesn't care.
Hello everyone, Governor Green here. I'm with Deanne Criswell, who is the head of FEMA, and we're honored to have her as we walk through Lahaina and Front Street, where we're seeing the devastation. So thank you.
Absolutely, Governor, and just appreciate you allowing me to come here with you today. And it's so important that I have an opportunity to talk with you and be on the ground and see exactly what happened. I know we're going to go talk to survivors later to have a better understanding of what this impact really is to this community and how we're going to be able to work together to provide creative solutions to support the immediate needs, but also to think about what the long-term needs are going to be. Crazy.
I'm not sure of the reasoning. All I know is the order has come down to shut down the distribution of these placards. That's all I have for you.
There is extreme corruption going on with the government here. They took 150 meals to be delivered for the people in need that are starving and don't have food or water. They were denied because they don't have a commercial kitchen license. And the boats that are trying to leave and give supplies to Lahaina and the people in need are having to bust through barricades to deliver supplies. So it seems like at every single turn, the government is doing everything that they can to make sure that the people here that need help do not get help. FEMA came and picked up a bunch of supplies and nobody knows where they went. I know in past FEMA situations, they found shipping containers full of supplies never given to those in need. So super sketchy.
I can do a 2-hour video on nothing but clips that show how FEMA really operates. Anybody out there who has ever actually been in a natural disaster that has experienced FEMA, you know what the deal is. By 2030, we're going to own nothing and be happy, or we'll be dead. They're going to exploit every tropical storm, any natural disaster, whether man-made or not, and they'll use it to wipe as many of us off the map and take over our land if they have to make it unusable. They burn these people off their land. Now they're starving them, and the mainstream's giving them full credit for, oh, they're over there, they're helping them out or whatever, while, you know, they're living it up in luxury resorts.
The Federal Emergency Management Agency, the team that's supposed to be digging through the ashes and delivering aid, has turned the tragedy into a junket. FEMA booked themselves into 5-star luxury Hawaiian resorts. They're shacking up at the Maui Four Seasons, beachfront, of course, Rooms there are $1,000 a night. It's not just the Four Seasons. FEMA agents are also posting up at the Fairmont Key Lani in Maui, where rooms range there from $1,300 to $4,500 a night. FEMA agents are also crashing at the Grand Wailea Astoria, 5 stars of course. Are these the hotels Biden's FEMA officials should be staying in, gallivanting around in and drinking in, as search and rescue operations are underway with 500 kids still missing? Now, FEMA has confirmed that they're staying at these hotels. Biden's giving Maui fire victims $700, while his FEMA officials sleep at luxury resorts that cost more than that per night. FEMA officials could stay at the Days Inn, where you could get an oceanfront view for $250 a night. We confirmed it. Rooms are still available there. Now, when did FEMA develop this taste for the finer things in life? Because FEMA's administrator, Deanne Criswell, is complaining that they don't have enough money.
We're watching our disaster relief fund very closely. Our estimates do still stay that we may have a depletion of our fund now. I mean, this is a day-by-day monitoring of the situation. We will start to move some of our recovery projects and delay them until the next fiscal year.
They have a $25 billion budget, and they just pissed straight through it. Now they're asking you for more money so they can give them $700 and they can live high on the hog. It's because they're not paying for it out of their pocket. They're paying for it out of your pocket. And we need to stop giving to these organizations. Focus on local charities. And if FEMA, somebody brings it up, hey, we need to call in FEMA, run them off. Don't allow them in. Once they come in, you're going to regret it. But, you know, seems like there's a lot of information going around now, and it seems to be the trend that it takes a terrible catastrophe and the wrong people to come in and take over before we realize what's going on. But by the time we realize what's going on, it's often too late.
Yesterday, they were told they could go to the FEMA tent to get food and water. They were told that they could go. I don't know who told them that. When they went to the air-conditioned enclosed tent with, did I say air-conditioned inside? Just to get food and water, the morgue operations, Hui, that's down there, which includes retired firemen who came out of retirement to come and help because they have the proper certifications to do that job, were turned away because it is a separate funding. So this is where you guys and me come in to take care of our own people, because these entities of Red Cross and FEMA, they're coming to help themselves do the job that they're here for. They're not here to help us do the job that we are trying to do for us. It's like, man, you're fend for yourself. You're part of that department, you have to take care of yourself. You're part of that department, you have to take care of yourself. You're part of FEMA, we're going to take care of ourselves because we're here to help you. That's what it is today.
What I don't get, okay, is right now in East Palestine, Ohio, there's still benzene turning up in the water, livestock dying, people getting sick, nobody talking about it. And these people, they're calling for a state of emergency. They want Biden to show up because he still hasn't been there yet. They're wanting him to declare a state of emergency and send in all these 3-letter organizations, man. And that's, what do? You know what I mean? You send in the EPA and FEMA, and they're going to start accessing your property without your permission. Once you put them in charge, next thing you know, you're going to be in a FEMA camp. Man, this is all by design. You need a hazardous cleanup crew to come in and do something, but they're not going to do it unless you give them total control. And look at how they're handling Maui. I don't know, guys. This is probably, I'm getting close to ending my coverage on Maui. I think I covered most of the points that I felt necessary, that I didn't think was getting enough attention. And yes, there's still people missing. Yes, there's still people without power and water, but you're not hearing a whole lot about that, are you? So tune out the mainstream. Keep making these videos. Keep sharing. Hey, man, you don't have to like and subscribe my channel. Like and subscribe somebody else's as long as they're sharing this information. I don't care about clicks. I don't care about money. This is about getting information out. Somebody has to be their voice. We have to amplify what they're going through. Otherwise, they're going to fall to the wayside. We're going to forget. And through repetition, fall back asleep and start believing that popular narrative. I don't know. Anyway, I'm a bit agitated. So until the next video, we'll holler at you later.